A lot of my work has been trying to find out, quote, what is the Baroque dancing body like? What does the dancer have to think? How do they express themselves? I think I was one of the first people to really explore the use of the mask and what that means and how it affects the body. I was one of the people who said, absolutely, you have to use dramatic gesture, not just the ballroom rules of how to use the arms when one is performing in a theatrical piece. Just because the notation exists doesn't mean that you perform the notation as if it were a ballroom dance with all the rules. You have to go beyond, you have to study the paintings. So I started incorporating more imagery from paintings and sculpture. Baroque dance as a performing art was a bit in its infancy. I would pretty much say that I've developed the scene in the United States. Think of your favorite Bernini statue and how they have to balance the opposite pose. When I get into rehearsal, I already have every measure planned. The idea that whatever I don't need or needs to be changed will be changed in the rehearsal, because I think that the performers are extremely important in the creative process and that one needs to allow some room for that. And then push away with two, yeah. And then stand taller. Yeah, that's it. Then you're in a statue. That's perfect. I do work with the actors and with the singers and dancers a lot so that they understand how to use the technique of performance and expressive gesture to free themselves so that the gesture or the action has a sense of truth about it. If you're doing, could you be in some kind of a spiral, maybe something like that? Yeah, okay. Let me just see what that looks like. 3, 4. If the audience knows you're listening and they know that you're reacting to their breath and to their laughter and to their quiet, then they realize that there's a conversation going on between the stage and the audience. So a lot of my work has been developing ideas and try to reconstruct a dance theory about the act of performance and how to get the performer into that mindset so that they are empowered to give the best performance they can. It is supposed to look effortless. Most of the time it's just conveying a feeling. There's a sympathy, there's a physical, kinesthetic sympathy with the movement on the stage, and in a way it maybe allows the audience to get more involved in the storytelling because it's not that separate. The audience is 50% of the act of performing. If they don't get it, it's not a true reconstruction.